Hello, we're excited to show you our native speech capabilities. Hello, we're excited to show you our native speech capabilities. This question comes from Matt, who says, I've always thought about putting a flamethrower on the front of a car to melt snow and ice before driving over it. Now he's realized that might be impractical and asks, what about a high-powered microwave emitter? Believe it or not, Matt, your flamethrower idea is actually more practical than the microwave. It also has the advantage of not scaring people who are afraid of Wi-Fi, unless you point it directly at the router. I first looked into this back in the winter of 2015, when Boston was buried under an absurd amount of snow. In just 30 days, we got more snow than Anchorage, Alaska usually sees in an entire winter. Our transit system broke down, roofs were collapsing. At a press conference, the mayor even said, I don't know what to tell people anymore. Hopefully it'll stop eventually. So yes, snow removal was a hot topic. But melting snow is hard. Microwaves seem like a clean, efficient solution, much better than flamethrowers, right? After all, we don't use flamethrowers in our kitchens, hopefully. But here's the problem. Microwaves heat liquid water well, but they're terrible with frozen water. That's one reason why defrosting food in a microwave is so uneven. There are other ways to apply heat, like infrared lamps or lasers. But no matter the method, you hit a bigger issue. Melting snow takes a lot of energy. 1 gram of snow needs about 335 joules to melt. A 60-watt bulb can melt about 1 pound of snow per hour. If it's an energy-efficient LED, it would take 6 to 7 hours to melt that same pound. So clearly, a light bulb isn't the answer. A foot of snow is roughly equal to an inch of rain. Let's say you've had a decent storm, about a foot of snow, and you want to clear a 9-foot wide path while driving at 55 miles per hour. Yes, those are a lot of mixed units. But this is one of those nice physics problems where multiplying everything together gives us the answer, with a little help from an online unit calculator. The result? You'd need 574 megawatts of power. That's not great. For comparison, a nuclear reactor on an aircraft carrier produces less than 200 megawatts. So, to melt snow in front of your car, you'd need 3 of those, each one the size of a ship. Probably not ideal. Back to the flamethrower. Gasoline has a very high energy density, but still not high enough. You'd constantly run out of fuel. Your mileage would drop to about 17 feet per gallon, burning almost 5 gallons per second. In short, you'd be better off ditching the melting idea entirely and taking a page from railroads, which use jet engine-powered snowblowers to clear tracks. In the end, it's much easier to just move the snow out of the way. So yes, Matt was right, flamethrowers are impractical. Though if you're not careful with a jet engine snowblower, you might run into a whole new set of problems. Hello? We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities.